Hello, you two. How are you today? Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good day so far. This is a really important video today, okay? So make sure that you guys are ready to watch it. Make sure you guys are ready to start this lesson, okay? Yesterday, Monday, and Tuesday, actually, we have been working on quarter past. Okay, from what I've seen from your activities, it's been good. It's been actually really good. It has no problem with it. It's quite easy to understand that the three actually means 15, and it's read as a quarter, and the hour hand is not really complicated to find. Okay, so now that we have finished with a clock, we have finished with half past, we have finished with quarter past, it's time to learn our last telling the time moment, which is quarter two. Okay, as you guys can see here, quarter two. Now, what is quarter two? How does it work? Uh, it could be the most complicated. That's correct. It could be the one that you have to pay a lot of attention because it has something that you guys need to be really careful with. Okay, so how is it? Okay, let me show you here with my clock. I actually found this clock. I like it better than the others. As you guys remember, when we're pointing here at the 12, we read it o'clock, right? When we're pointing here at the 6, we read it half past. When we point here to the 3, we read it quarter past. So which one is the side that we're missing? Okay, which one is the side that we're missing? Well, if you said the 9, then you're absolutely right. And that one is going to be actually quarter two. That 9 is quarter two. Okay, so how does it work? Okay, I'm gonna stand right there. Okay, how does it work? Here, I want to do that. Let's do that again. Here we have 12 o'clock. What do we have here? If you said quarter past 12, you're absolutely right. What do we have here? If you said half past 12, you're absolutely right. So what do we have here? This is the part that if you what time do you think it's in here? Okay. Now keep that answer and let me show you how this works. Okay. So how do I read it? How do I read it? I start with quarter two. Let's keep move to here. I'm gonna start with exactly quarter two. Okay, quarter two. That's how I'm gonna start reading it because the minute hand is pointing at the 9. So every time that the minute hand is pointing to the 9 is going to be quarter two. But here comes the tricky part. A lot of attention, guys. Quarter to what? Quarter to 12? Is that what you guys wrote? Quarter to 12? Is that what you think? Well, I'm so sorry, but it's not quarter to 12. It is actually quarter to 1. Have a minute to think. Why is it quarter to 1? Well, I don't understand. Why is it quarter to 1? Why is it quarter to 1? Because the number that the hour hand is pointing or is closer is actually the 1. The 1. Also, if you think about it, which is the closest hour? If I'm standing right there, which one is the closest hour? Okay, it will be the 1, right? How do I write this? Now, I already wrote it here with letters, but how do you write it with numbers? Okay, now, there it is. Oh, there it is. That's how you write it. Okay, now, even though that I have to write the 12, my dots, and the 45, I am still reading it quarter to 1. Quarter to 1. And it's really important that you guys practice this a lot. All right, let's do some exercises. Here we go. Here we go. Let me erase this one. Okay, but we're still I'm not gonna erase the 12, the 3, the 6, or the 9. So that's really important that you have them there. What if I have here this. Let's go here and here. What time is this? What time is this? Okay. I know that I have to start with quarter two. Quarter two. Okay. But pay attention to the hour hand. Look at it right here. Do you think it's it closer to the 2 or is it closer to the 3? If you say that it's closer to the 3, you're absolutely right. So how do you read this? You read it quarter to 3 because I'm closer to the 3. Quarter to 3. All right. Let's do another. Let me delete this green. Okay. And let's go with another one. Just gonna click here, whatever comes. There you go. That one. Here we go. How do I start? Quarter to. That's fantastic. Quarter to. Quarter to. Now, look at my one more time. Look at my hour hand right there, the short one. Are we closer to the 6? Are we closer to the 7? What do you think? We are closer to the 7. That means that we read this quarter to 7. Quarter to 7. Okay? Fantastic. Well done, you guys. I want to do one more. I want to do one more because some of you might say, oh, this is a little bit tricky. And you're right. You're absolutely right to think that this is a little bit tricky. How about we're right now? Let's see. Let's see. What do we have here now? Okay. Quarter to. That's correct. We'll start like that. Quarter to. Quarter to what? Quarter to what? What do you think? If you said quarter to 11, then you're absolutely right because my hour hand is actually closer to the 11. Look, the 10 is so far. The 11 is closer, so my time is quarter to 11. Okay, it's really important that you guys start working on right now. Okay, and now how do I write this? Okay, how do I write this? Okay, when we say just this one, quarter to 11, how do you write this? How do you write this? How do you write this quarter to 11? 10, 10, 45, right? I know it's a little bit tricky. How would you write quarter to 2? What's before the 2? 1. And I already know that quarter 2 means 45, right? How do I write quarter to 5? What's before 5? 4, right? And as you guys can see, you spot the pattern. 45, 45, 45. Do you see that? What about if I write now quarter to 7? What's before 7? 6. Okay. And when we're talking about quarters, we always finish in 45, right? Let's do one more. What if I have quarter to 12? Quarter to 12. What's before 12? 11. And as always, with quarter 2, we finish in 45. Okay. So I know it could be a little bit tricky, guys, but we're just going to keep on working with this. If you continue reviewing, repeating, just like timetable, just like any other mathematic topic, if you just keep on working, keep on practicing, it's going to be really, really easy. Okay. Before I finish the video, I want to show you the activities that you have assigned for today. Okay. We're going to do a really simple quarter 2 activity here on Seesaw. Very simple. You have some clocks and your job is to write the correct time. Now, it's really easy. Okay, I'm going to help you with the first one. It says quarter 2. Now, look where the hour hand is pointing at, right? Look, it's right there. Are we closer to the 6? Are we closer to the 5? I think we're closer to the 6. So quarter 2, 6. Okay. And then so on with the others. I think it's a really easy activity. You guys won't have any problem with it. Make sure that you try your best, and also make sure that you read the time, record your voice. Okay, you record your voice reading the times. I found some of activities that you guys have the correct time, but you didn't record your voice. So make sure that you do that. Okay. Also, as I was telling you at the beginning of this week, we're gonna work on some activities related to the 5 timetable because they could help you to understand better and actually to tell the time faster. Okay. We have here 5 timetable. It is optional, but it's very recommended if you haven't master the timetable. Okay, this is something that we work on our lessons before. Okay, they're the multiplication circles. Okay, so what you guys need to complete is to write sometimes the answer and sometimes a multiplier of each one. Okay, so for example, if I say here 5 times 2 is equals to 10, right? 5 times 3 is equals to 15. If that's what you said, you're absolutely right. Okay, and in some others we have the exterior part but not the inside part. Okay, so it goes like 5 times what equals to 20. In this case it will be 4. Okay, or if you want to write it differently, we could say 10 divided by what is equals to 5, which in this case is 2. Okay, which either way works for you. So you can do whatever works better for you. Okay, make sure that you post your work as well. Okay, Ms. Natalia and myself will be online during our lesson time. If you guys have any question, watch this video as many times as you need to. I know it could be a little bit tricky, but I'm sure you guys can work it out really, really good. Okay, have a good day, guys, and I hope we can see each other tomorrow. Bye.